Hey, yo, what up? What's poppin', dorks, dorkim, dorkers, dorketeers, dorkims? How everybody doing today? Happy Friday to you all. It is Friday, February 3rd, 2023. This is another live edition of Around the Point here on the Around the Point Network. It is the flagship show here on the Around the Point Network. What's going on with you guys? We finally hit Friday, sailors. It's finally Friday. This is where you play the Mr. Crab theme song in the background, but it's finally here, y'all. It's finally Friday. Can't wait for the weekend. I know you guys can't wait for the weekend either. There's a lot of things going on this weekend. But what up, y'all? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am the Prince of Peru, and I'm Steve. What's going on, y'all? And we're joined by the gang. We got Big Mike in the house, the parlay paralyzer himself, Big Mike.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Lost some money today, so I got paralyzed. So, but tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow's another day. It's like that Clay Thomas clip on TikTok. The next, he's back.
Yeah.
Y'all seen this? Have y'all seen this fight from the Magic game?
Oh no.
And of course, the one, the only, Mr. Caden Lee. Look at him. He looks all clean. Look at
How
his
bad is it?
clean shaven Caden Lee.
It was Mobamba went after Austin Rivers. 5 player ejections.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
terrible.
I mean,
wow.
it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. Them Orlando Magics are a bunch of degenerates anyway.
That's my state for you. That's my state. You're a bunch of degenerates.
Like I just said moments ago, look at this clean shaven Caden Lee. Look at you, bro. How you doing today, man?
Doing good, Steve. I am. What the fuck? Do I have to go to play? I finally got a WWE 2K22. So
22.
22.
Okay.
What do you mean? That's the last game that came out.
When is 23 coming out? March, right?
Next month.
Yeah, next month. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas. I left it at home, so I haven't been able to play it. But I left it at home over break, and then I got it this weekend. So now I finally get to play it. Who do I start as? Let's go with Rhea.
You get in the feels back of the game, trying to get recognized with the game again. Ready for 23 when it comes out in March. What's going on, everybody in the chat? We got Dolores.
Was thrown.
We got Dolores in the chat. What's going on, Mama? How you doing? See PC right here. Whoa! I clicked on just as Big Mike said. I'm paralyzed. I was shook. Roman's long lost.
I'm all good. I can stand up. See, I'm standing up. There you go.
Roman's long lost family member, Caden. No selling at all. No selling at all. But it's a lot going on. I was kind of still under the weather, per se. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but we're getting better day by day. It is cold. Literally, it is brick. It is brick out here right now. It is brick out here in Jersey right now. We're looking at like what? Let me see the weather right now. Because goddamn it, it's 10 degrees. It's 10 degrees over here, and it feels like -7. Tomorrow supposed to be in the negatives when I wake up to go to work.
It's 6 degrees here.
So this is where me looking at the fact that I have
it feels like 0.
Yes. So for me, lucky for me, I still have a lot of option days that rolled over from last year. So my boss was like yesterday, hey guys, my boss was like this, right? Hey guys, tomorrow will be very nippy tomorrow. I need you guys tomorrow to bundle up tomorrow. And I see you all tomorrow. And in my mind, I'm like,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I knew it. I love what he does.
That Magic Johnson meme is a little bit better in this situation. It's like, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then you'd be like, I'll be there.
I won't be there.
I'm not going to be here.
I won't be there. I won't be there either.
I won't be here.
I won't be there. Nope. It's my option day. Why not get an extra hours of sleep in, enjoy myself, and also be here with you guys? We could be a little longer today if y'all want to. Who knows, really? Who really knows? But listen, guys, we've been at it, bruh. It's been a whole month now. It's been over a month as we've been at this, and it's been fun. It's been fun, guys. So in case you guys missed it, right? Just gotta, put it out there. This past Monday, we did Steve's Kitchen, where we basically recapped everything from the Royal Rumble, right? On Tuesday, we did the Raw Rundown. On Wednesday, on Let's Talk NXT, NXT was so bad that we just gave you guys a prediction for Vengeance Day, which is tomorrow, by the way. And then yesterday, we went live with Sad. And now here we are with the flagship show with Around the Point. SmackDown was just off the air a couple of minutes ago, literally over half an hour ago, if you want to be under half an hour ago. Big Mike, what were your thoughts on SmackDown overall? Did it excite you
No,
overall?
I'm just playing. It was fine. It was a fine show. I mean, outside of the women's fatal 4-way match, who the winner, like you just gotta put Natalya in everything. You just gotta put her in there just for the heck of it. Natalya hasn't been on consistent television in months. You put her in a championship. Well, is it a championship? It's for a number one contendership. But you give her a number one contendership. Yeah, she won. Natalya won.
Yeah, I did not watch the show.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, because I missed the finish, and then I heard Michael Cole. I was like, "Oh, what's the finish?" I rewind, and I saw Natalya celebrating. I was like, "Natalya?" I was like,
I thought Shotzi they get the spots.
I thought Shotzi
Mike.
was gonna win that too.
Mike, that was your reaction, Mike? That was your reaction?
What?
You're like, really?
Yeah, it was like, really?
Mine was.
Yeah,
that was my reaction. That was my reaction.
I don't care about it that much to be like that, but it was just like, Natalya? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, we got Romeo in the chat here. Shotzi should have won. Damn it. I wanted to see her do something crazy in there, which she would have.
Yeah.
She would have. Oh, yeah, I
She
forgot.
do something crazy in there or crazy to herself.
All right, I forgot. She's Canadian. Yeah, that's right. From
Natty's Canadian.
Montreal.
I mean, we forget that, Montreal, it's not the same building, so I think that was in the Forum. But
a Hart, yeah. She's going to somehow get screwed in the match.
It's the same building. Doll Center wasn't built until the... Wait, what the fuck is... I'm so confused by this stupid game. They changed all the controls.
You got to get used to it. It
it's
like
weird.
Maybe 2 days to get used to it.
Yeah, I can't play this right now. I'm going to go back to the game I always play during the shows.
Yeah.
You can't play something like... You can't learn new controls while you're trying to stream.
No.
I was trying. I was like, I can't do this. I'll go back to NHL. I like to play NHL. I do my be a pro. I just shoot some goals, and it's fun.
Oh yeah, same with me too. I might play that next. Like maybe 25 minutes into the show, I might turn to that.
I'm on the Edmonton Oilers. I'm on the first line with Draisaitl and McDavid.
Oh, well, I'm on the Red Wings, so you should know that.
Hopefully I can suck then.
No, I got the most goals.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
I don't pass. I just be shooting.
Well, that's nice. That's nice, guys. So, for me,
so apparently,
no. So,
Steve, you're being mean. I'm trying to have a nice time.
Steven, you're being mean. I'm having a nice time, and Steven's got to imitate me. It's not. I'm just gonna drink my AE and a W. Oh, wow. Oh, Rampage is on too, by the way.
AE and a W. That's just A and W.
The A and W. Oh, as Dan Housen says, "Ooh, the A and W's." Yes, very nice.
Speaking of which, Rampage is on right now, but I'll probably watch that tomorrow or something.
I can care less this week.
So,
unfortunately.
So that ending of SmackDown, that fucking ending, man, let me tell you, man. I love how they set it up, right? You had Roman Reigns backstage the whole time trying to wonder, where the fuck is Jey Uso?
Yeah.
And you have Solo and Jimmy just sitting there, right? Like, we try to tell you we can't reach them and shit. And Solo's face, bro, priceless, dude. Fucking priceless.
Yeah,
It's like
you don't know where his brother is.
no,
Did
but
they build up to this throughout the show?
yeah, they kind of did. Yeah, they sort of did.
They showed him arriving. Then I think a couple segments outside the show, they went to the backstage segment, and Roman was like, "Have you guys talked to your brother?" He was like, "No, I ain't talked to him all week." He's like, "That's strange." He said,
Strange.
Your twin brother, and you can go a whole week without talking to your twin brother." He said, "I find that strange." He was like I said, I don't know where he is."
I just make such a dark joke right now. I'm not gonna make it. I'll control myself.
But and then he told him to go find him, and then they came back like 4 segments later. It's like, we don't know where he is.
We don't know where he is, man.
Like,
We don't know where he is.
He didn't want to go to North Carolina.
We don't know where he is, man.
He wants to go to Greenville.
Hey, man, come on.
That's actually, do y'all know that's the largest arena in the country?
Largest as in, okay.
I think it's actually the largest in North America.
Really?
Really?
The Greenville Coliseum, yeah. I'm pretty sure Clink United Center is number 2.
How many people would fit in there? Like 20-some thousand?
Yeah. Because I remember when United Center sold out for Forbidden Door, everyone thought that was the biggest in the U.S. and everyone was like, "No, it's actually the Greenville Coliseum."
Mm-hmm.
Interesting information there, Caden. But I liked how again there was like that fear effect almost from Solo and Jimmy, right? And then Roman's like, you know what? It's okay. We are a family. We got to get back at this shit. See, the kid isn't on if he's using one.
He's using one. We were trying to figure it out before we went live. Like, it was normal, then it went out of normal, and then it went back to normal.
What does it sound right now?
It sounds
like you're using your computer mic, like the built-in laptop mic.
How's this? Test. It's weird.
I think you just might well do the Dave Meltzer, hold the mic on, just
testing.
Could it be? What happened? He'll come back. I hope he comes back. Yeah, I hope he comes back. To Big Mike. So, Roman offered, the tribal chief offered him steak and sushi and Kate from catering. What's going on, Caden?
How's that?
Looks good to me.
Is that better at all?
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, it sounds like slightly muffled, but it's clearer than it was before.
It's so fucking weird. Let me try one more thing.
While he does that, trying to figure it out and adjust the stuff here, I think it's only fitting, Mike. I think it's only fitting.
You can't even get the mic to work. I mean, come on. What else?
Why'd you do that?
I'm kidding. If there was ever a right time, though, but we get to the ring, right? And Roman's like, he's talking about what happened. How we should be talking about Cody Rhodes, right? We should be talking about Cody, and you hear the crowd just booing Cody.
What I think about that is, it's like when he said, "I should be talking about Cody Rhodes," and then the crowd was like, "Oh yeah, you do gotta face Cody Rhodes." I'm like, "Oh."
I wouldn't have said that if I was Cody.
You mean Roman?
Or sorry, Roman. Roman shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I think that I agree. I think you shouldn't have put the crowd attention on Cody because you really haven't had a back and forth with Cody yet.
That is true. And
I get that. By the way, is it all better?
Yeah, Looks good to me. We got to work on that though, but in due time. In due time, not right
I
now.
don't know what's going on. First time this has happened.
Okay.
How old is your mic?
It's a little old, but I haven't had problems until today.
It's fine. It's fine, Caden. What are you gonna
But
say,
yeah,
Big Mike?
like they haven't really had a back and forth or even had a face to face yet. Him and Cody. So it's like, why even bring him up? But I know why he had to bring him up because that's the next guy in line. I guess he wants to move forward in storyline. But yeah, I think it was sort of a bad move to call out Cody. Not call out, but like, mention him already. And you still haven't talked about what happened at the Royal Rumble. Because everybody's attention is on Sami and Jay. That crowd for Jay. Jesus, I ain't think I hear that since what his main event Jay run.
But mind you, remember the main event J Run. They were in the Thunderdome. There were no people in the building.
That's why I never heard it.
That's why I never heard it. Oh shit, Mike, how you coming, bruh? How you coming, man? That's crazy. I
But
think
people like the main event Jay run, so you got to go from like the crowd chanting on Twitter.
It's as crazy as Mike's comment of when Cody showed up at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's the most fans he's ever wrestled in this year.
Yep. More fans than you wrestled for him than AEW. Oh shit, that was cold blooded that day. Yo. That was cold blooded. It's even highlighted somewhere on Twitter. But then after that, Sami Zayn comes out, and this guy in a hoodie got a new shirt. By the way, Roman got a new shirt too. Looks nice.
Roman looked fucking buff.
Well, I'm sure
Your
after
brother's on the gas, ain't he?
Want to give him a USADA cup, huh? You want to give him a USADA cup?
He's
you
not
want
on
to do?
the gas.
You said
He's
it.
not
You
on
going?
No,
One of y'all said
he's not on the gas. No,
you better
it's just
take
a
back.
joke. It's just a joke. Hey, Tribal Chief, it's just a joke. It's just a joke,
You
brother.
better take it back. You better take. I ain't saying.
I acknowledge you, my Tribal Chief. I'm sorry, I was in the wrong, my Tribal Chief.
Hey. So, Sami Zayn comes out. He attacks Roman, but then the rest of the bloodline, the remaining of the bloodline. Let me correct myself here. Came out and laid out Sami Zayn, and then Roman's like, "I'm gonna give you what you want. I want you a chamber."
Screw that. You hear that pop for Sami.
Yes, dude.
When
you hear the pop for Sami. It's like Sami.
And before he even took like the thing off, they all knew it was Sami.
Yeah, you can tell by the hair locks. You can tell, and
yeah,
everyone just went crazy. It's like Sami just fucking. It's like he won the world title. Imagine he won the world title. That's that reaction, right? Like, oh my god, you know what I mean? It's like NXT Sami 2014 times 1,000 or 1,000,000.
Yeah,
put it that way, right? And Roman said, I'm going to give you what you want at Elimination Chamber in Montreal. Just like you ruined my family. I want to ruin. I want you to be in front of your wife, in front of your kid, in front of your entire family. At that moment, like, holy shit! I never knew Sami Zayn was married and with a child. I never knew that.
I knew both of those things.
No, it totally slipped my mind. I had a Wikipedia. Like, all right, damn, okay.
Private. You thought Roman was lying about it?
No.
They were just like lying that he has a kid.
No. I just feel like sometimes when you're in the moment, like, hey, your family, right? Like, I figured, all right, he was probably in the moment, and then
wait,
I did the
what?
Wikipedia.
Wait, Steve.
I think what Steve is trying to say is that he just didn't know the personal life of Sami Zayn. It was like, oh man, I didn't know he had all that.
Exactly. That's what
because we don't see him. We don't even
like he was lying. I was like, wait, what?
No, I wouldn't even say that he was lying, but in Steve's defense, it's just like, whoa, I just didn't know that he had a wife and kid, because even at the Hall of Fame, you don't see that stuff when they attend. Yeah,
absolutely. And it's just one of those things where, do me a favor. Can you send Walter the link? I got it.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
You got it, or I got it? Which
you got
one?
It. You got
Pick and choose, sir. Pick and choose.
You got it.
All right. I'll do it.
God, this couch is so uncomfortable.
Man, at least you got a couch, bro. Damn, you got a couch.
I don't want to be on this couch. It's the only spot if I want to see my television.
All right, Dave Meltzer, take it easy, buddy.
It can get like a comfortable position potentially, but
can you do the Dave Meltzer pose on the couch? The Dave Meltzer stance on the couch.
I don't want to pick up my mic.
I hear you, man. So that's where we're getting a chamber, and everyone's going crazy. I heard someone here say "fuck Cody."
I said put the fucking belt on Sami.
What?
I think you put. I think you should. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I wouldn't. If I'm booking, I put the belt on Sami.
Okay, I get where you're coming from, because you're gonna get a big pop. It's gonna be a big moment, right? Right?
Yeah, I think you strike while the iron's hot.
But then what? That's just my only thing. Then what happens?
Then you build up a heel to take the belt off Sami. He doesn't need to have a long run.
The thing is, though, with Sami, it's like I'm reminded of Kofi Kingston. Kofi Mania was this amazing thing. I was there for it.
Yeah,
right?
They gave him 6 months with the title.
Yeah, but what do you remember from the 6 months? What do you remember?
He had Kevin Owens, he had Randy Orton, he had Samoa Joe.
Like memorable. Like, what do you remember? I remember
the Randy stuff.
That's it. And then after he lost in 6 seconds.
That's also because the Randy stuff was there from years ago. That's why.
I don't think that's the best comparable because they didn't do anything with Kofi. That was their decision. And that's partially because
there's the man. Oh, look, my boy dressed up. Oh, I see you.
The wild card. No, what was it? The wild card rule or whatever? That was when that was. It was during the wild card rule. So people were jumping back and forth.
Walter, you had a booking, bro? You just came back from a booking?
No, I want to say booking, just doing a couple errands, Okay, let's not use the term booking,
That's what we calling it now.
Switch it up a little bit.
That's what we calling it now. That's what we calling this shit now, bro. In 2023, we're for booking the errand.
It up a bit,
Yeah. Okay, my boy. I see you, man.
He said he had an errand?
He had some errands to do.
He had some errands to run. Wow. The bar is hit low, huh? Errands?
Hey,
booking the errands, huh?
Yeah, trying to be a little more appropriate, Not booking,
Some errands, huh? Okay, I see you, man.
A little bit of errands.
Oh, boy. Oh, okay. I thought you had your shit lined up a little bit.
Huh?
So you had your beard lined up a little bit. Came back from the barber. Did you go to the barber this week?
No, I haven't got a haircut in 2 weeks.
Shh, man. Compared to me, shit, man. Yeah. Mind you, I had my shit on. I got my cut last week.
Yeah, because you was at a wedding, Steve.
Yes.
No, it was enjoyable.
Wait, Steve was at a wedding? I didn't know, Big Mike.
Right, I didn't know either.
I didn't know he was at a wedding.
When he said haircut, I was like, "Oh, wedding, okay."
Haircut,
yes,
photos.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah. So here's the thing coming out of last night, right? I seen a lot of geeks on social media saying it should be Sami. It should be Sami.
A geek, Steve?
No. Because at least with you, at least you get it. Like the vibe. You would love.
I understand why. I get why they don't want to change plans. I think the smarter plan would have just had. There's a lot of different ways they could have booked shit. They could have booked Sami to win the Rumble, and you could have kept that whole ending the exact same, and you could have booked Sami to win the Rumble, and then that adds a little bit more turmoil. I know why they didn't do it. I understand why they went with Cody, and I'm fine with that story. I have zero issues with the way they're going. I think just with how hot Sami is, and it's in Montreal, and then just saying I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, what happens once the chase is over? If I can get this people up. People like Sami based off the chase. Once he would win the world title, people would say he's boring. That's just objectively not true. He didn't when he was champion in NXT, his shit was still good. But when he went up he literally lost the belt the next show against KO. He's one of those, I think when you have a baby face like Sami, I think it's based off of the moment rather than based off of what you're going to give them for a long title run. I think there's more of a moment in that, I think, and SP3 said this, I think with Cody, you could get an equally as big moment if you use somebody like a Drew McIntyre, like a Gunther, or a Brock Lesnar. Cody beating any of those guys would be the exact same reaction because the story is based more around Cody getting the title than it is around Cody beating Roman and ending the reign. Sami's would be about ending the reign.
This is where I disagree here. The reason with Cody, yeah, he wants the title, but now he's gonna put, your lineage, my lineage. It's another lineage here that's greater than yours, or just as equal.
It's the battle of bragging.
Yeah, that never, like, I'm not saying, because I like the story. I said this on when we did the Raw rundown on Tuesday. I said I like that story. I'm saying that I think you can still get the Cody pop out of him, like that big pop for Cody winning, that moment of Cody winning the belt. I think you could get that out of any other person because that story is more, that's the built-in, the basics of that story is Cody winning the belt. Then you add in the other layers that makes it better. But the big part of that moment is still, and the reality of the situation is the reason why it's a big deal is that Cody finally got a belt for the Rhodes family. I think you could do that with somebody else. You can do that with another wrestler. You could do it with Brock Lesnar. I mean, that's the first guy that comes to my mind is you could do that with Brock if Brock had the belt instead. I don't think it has to just be Roman. The difference between Sami is I think Sami's win means more coming against Roman because of their story for the last 9 to 10 months.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You'll get a bigger reaction with Sami because it'll be like that Mick Foley type win. All doubts. The guy that you never thought, would be WWE champion. All doubters. And he'll get a big celebration.
Like CP's right here in the comments. 3+ year undefeated and an all-time great title run to be ended by Sami Zayn. Like, bruh, come on.
Y'all disrespecting Sami. I'm not taking this shit.
No. Listen,
we're not gonna act like Sami Zayn was one of the most popular wrestlers in the 2000s.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not gonna sit back and take this fucking shit.
Sami Zayn's babyface run in NXT is still one of the quintessential babyface runs of the 2010s. It is the best babyface run of the 2010s in all of pro wrestling. That chase to him getting the title just to be ended by his best friend in Kevin Owens the night that Kevin Owens debuted. It's perfect. I don't go that far. I don't know. I'm not putting up with this bullshit. Like the revisionist history because Sami Zayn was treated like shit on the main roster.
You can't put Sami Zayn over Bryan.
You can't, bro.
You can't do that.
So I forgot Bryan happened.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Brian.
Brian. Like after
Sami
Bryan
is number 2. Bryan is
Bryan.
holding
after. I forgot that Bryan happened in 2014. I think that I always forget. Like I feel like that's earlier than that. I always think Bryan is like 2008. I don't think it's 2014.
Oh no, it might have felt like 2008 with Randy Orton and Batista.
I know, that's why I think about it because I forget that Batista was wrestling in 2014 because that was the year Guardians of the Galaxy came out, and so that's when I separate Batista as the wrestler from the actor. So I always forget that match was in 2014.
Yeah.
I feel like that match happened way before. No, yeah. So the second, but I hate this revisionist history about El Generico and about how good Daniel Bryan's NXT.
But let's be honest though, man. And I said this before. I love El Generico, but this representation that he is now, puts everything that he has done takes everything out of the water. It's literally like, yo, this tops everything that he's done.
In story, yeah. In terms of
his career.
But he's never had a story on this stage, Steve. Like, I don't necessarily. Yeah, but the point about could you see him being the one that dethroned Roman? I said a month ago, no. And now at this point, I think I'm not again perfectly happy with Cody. I know why they did it, but if I was the one who had the book right now, I would call an audible, and I would go with what's the hottest thing in pro wrestling. The hottest thing right now is Sami beating Roman. I think you capitalize on it.
I wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't do it.
Walter, what do you think, Walter? Walter, what do you think, Walter? Walter, what do you think, man? Help me out. Chat me up, Walter.
The crowd was hot. I saw a little bit of SmackDown tonight, at least the ending, and they were hot for him.
I break everybody's heart, by the way, and I have Sami win the title, and then the next night on Raw, Kevin Owens turns on him.
Nah, I think
that's the reason why you don't got the book.
Break everybody's heart.
No, that's hey, bro. Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We don't know it's happening. We know Kevin's gonna turn on Sami eventually.
But that's the vicious cycle we wanted to get away from in 2016.
We ain't getting away from it, dude. This is forever.
Because it's like, okay, we're friends again. Then literally a week later, I hate your guts. We're feuding again. No.
This is why I wanted the belt split by this point. I think you should have split the belts at Clash at the Castle, because then we could have had both. Then we could have Cody winning at Mania, and we could have had Sami winning at either EC or at WrestleMania, and we could have both options. Instead, now you're stuck with that. My biggest reason why I'm worried is when they mentioned Cody tonight. Cody got booed. So I'm a little worried about. I don't necessarily think that Cody will get booed on Monday or anything, or when he beats Roman, he'll get booed. I am a tiny bit worried that there are, depending on what venue, especially in Montreal, I'm worried about what that crowd will do, because that crowd is ruthless.
Maybe.
Here's what you do: you don't say Cody to Montreal. That's simple.
But I don't think I agree. I don't think Cody's in Montreal. I'm worried about if they don't I know people are saying Kevin making the save, but I don't necessarily think that's enough for that crowd. That is, I understand. I think people are thinking too simple about that crowd, because that is still a vicious crowd. My dad is a Montrealer. He's raised in Montreal. I know how ruthless they are. They will tear you apart. I think the issue is that I think people are expecting that KO is going to make the save, and then they'll get the crowd happy, and then you'll be okay. I don't necessarily think that's what's going to happen. I think you got to be really careful, because I know Sami's losing, but I think you got to be careful with how you do this, because it could end up really bad.
I'll say this.
Y'all have not seen that this crowd rioted after a referee made a call that didn't go their way. Montreal in hockey, there were they got screwed out of a game because of a ref, and the whole city rioted, some of the worst riots in North American history. Go look. They had a riot after they won a single Stanley Cup playoff game in 2021. The city had a riot because they won a single game. They lost 4-1 in the series, and that city had what Philadelphia level riots after they won. Remember the Philadelphia shit after they won? They did that after winning a single game when they were down 3-0 in a series against Tampa Bay 2 years ago. That's what this fucking city is like. They are Romeo, I'm telling you, you don't understand how Montreal is. If Sami does not win, I know people have the signs that if they don't win, we will riot. Like in Chicago, I saw if Punk doesn't win, we will riot. That city will fucking riot. I could get my dad on the phone right now, and he'll probably be like, "Oh yeah, they'll riot."
No, he'd be like, "Why the fuck are you up right now? What the fuck are you doing?"
I was just texting my dad. I was literally just texting him.
But I don't know.
He's not winning.
Listen.
He's not winning at the Chiefs.
He can't win at EC. He can't win.
As much as
I wouldn't.
The crowd.
I want them to give him something. That's why I said before we got on air. I don't know. I forget if I said this off air. Give him the Universal Championship. Just no, I'll keep this one for myself. The WWE Championship. We'll see if you can take this Universal off me. Switch it up, and he wins the Universal. That way, the 1,000 days can continue.
Nah, I guess
he needs to keep the Universal to keep it going.
Yeah. My take is this, okay? Listen, I'm happy that they're doing the match with Chamber because you stayed the course. You stay the course. Roman versus Cody, night 2 at WrestleMania. And to be frank with y'all,
I am
don't
interested that they
I don't
haven't
even
named
think
what night that match is on. They
I
have
predict
not
night
said
2.
it's night 2.
I predict
Pretty
night
sure
2.
it's gonna be night 2.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
even
I'm saying it's interesting that they have. For me, it's a little interesting that they haven't said it yet.
I predict night 2.
Because
However,
I'm like, what are they doing? They got something up their sleeve? Are they really like? I wonder if they're trying to get The Rock, and they're like, if we can get The Rock, then we'll do Roman and Cody on night 1.
that ship
Yeah.
is sailed. That ship is sailed.
I don't think it's. I think y'all are like. I don't think it's happening. I just think that you're by saying the ship has sailed. I think you're over. I think you're.
I don't think the ship is sailed. Maybe he loses here, and they book another match for night 1.
But hear me out though.
I'm just intrigued. Like, why are they not? Why have they not specified that? Not because if that's what like they would have specified. I think they would have said. They would have said Roman and Cody night 2 WrestleMania, your main event, and they haven't said it yet. At least I'm pretty sure they haven't, unless like I missed this.
All I'm saying is, listen,
Romeo was saying they don't announce the nights until very late in the Mania season, but I'm pretty sure that as soon as they knew it was Brock and Roman, they announced night 2 main event.
Never mind.
It makes sense that they don't announce it till later on. But I mean, it's given. If The Rock ain't coming, this is gonna be night 2 main event.
I get it for everything else, but this. Because this is because they're building it as your big WrestleMania main event. So why wouldn't you just say, oh, it's the night 2 main event?
I have no idea.
Stone Cold's gonna get a night 2 main event.
I don't know if they have anything. I could just be reading too much into it. But I mean, considering I got that report about Stone Cold, that still intrigues me. What's going on there? Because Stone Cold wasn't even in the Rumble. He's been training. I still think Stone Cold's doing a match at Mania. So what if it is Roman and Cody night 1? They put the belt on Cody on night 1, and then they do Roman and Stone Cold night 2.
Well, hell, son, I'm getting a championship match.
I think they're waiting. I think they got something up there. I think they got something they're trying to wait for.
Listen, all I'm saying is, real quick, like I was saying earlier, I don't think Cody's winning because I think WWE realizes, hey, yo, listen.
You don't think Cody's winning?
No.
Oh, I think Cody's winning.
Hear me out. Why? Because I think WWE's well aware. Hey, yo, listen. Once May hits, Roman hitting 1,000 days, and you don't think for a second they don't want to make merch off the 1,000 days. They don't want to, brag about Roman Reigns hitting 1,000 days as champion. I think they would.
My question is, how much money realistically would that make? I don't think it's as much as you think it is.
Because I think at that point, if Cody doesn't win and you want to do this for the 1,000 days, people might not buy the merch out of spite.
I think that's a good point. I think if Roman beats Cody and he beats Sami, the two people, I think everybody's in agreement that these, if he's going to lose, it's got to be to at least one of these two guys. It's time.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people
there's two of your biggest baby faces in the company.
Yeah, I think if it doesn't happen with Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania, it's over. I literally will not fucking care anymore. I'll be I'm done. I don't care. The only reason why I still care is because of what's going on with Sami. But everything within Roman's actual title reign, I don't give a fuck about. That's why I'm very likely not going to night 2 of Mania, because I don't care about Roman versus Cody because I'm just sick of Roman. And I know there's a lot of other people who are too.
I can't do that either, bro.
I can't do that. I like this story too much. I want to see what everything Roman is doing.
I'm gonna watch the match. I'm not paying my money to go to that show.
You mean to tell me you're gonna travel all the way to Texas?
If it drops at $25-$30, then I'll go. Then I'll go to WrestleMania night 2. If not, I'm flying home. Actually, I think I'm gonna. I said this. My plan is. I have it in text. I said, if WrestleMania tickets do not drop, I think I listed it $35 is the most I will spend for a Mania ticket. If they do not drop below that on the day of, then that day I'll either go to Disney or Universal.
I agree with Romeo. That's crazy. That's
real,
crazy.
I'm not paying to go. I don't give a. I don't
one of
care.
those.
I'm not gonna I'll watch it on my TV and I'll be perfectly happy.
That's like going to WrestleMania weekend and doing all these other events, but you're not doing WrestleMania. It's like
That's what I'm doing, Steve. That's literally my plan. I'm going to
Well, you're not-
WrestleMania. I'm not gonna go to the show.
that's like going to a strip club and just watch the DJ perform, bro. What the fuck?
I've been to the last 2 WrestleManias. I liked night 1, did not like night 2. I actually really fucking hated night 2 last year, and that's why I'm like. I also Steve, here's the thing. I love indie wrestling.
So do I.
I love AEW. I love Ring of Honor. I don't love WWE wrestling. It's Royal Rumble was fun, but I spent stop fucking shooting off fireworks, you dumb fucks.
You about to call the police on them? All right, hey, listen, officers, these guys won't let me sleep.
I sat at the Royal Rumble for an hour doing jack fucking shit because they had the fucking pitch black match and they had Bianca and Alexa, and I paid $250 for that fucking ticket. I am not spending more than $30.
Like a personal problem to me, buddy. That sounds like a you problem, buddy.
100%. Again, for my preference, I don't want to spend that much money to go to a show that I know I'm not going to love.
Homie,
it's just not for me.
Like
WrestleMania was fun the first time I went. I had fun with my dad because I took him the second time. I'll be by myself. I don't care. It's just like for me, it's not worth it. I'll go to I'm gonna go to the indie Saturday night. If I don't go, I'm gonna go to the indie shows because there's some good indie shows Saturday night. And then Sunday, if I don't go, I'll go to a fucking theme park because I love theme parks.
See,
it's just like it's not. For me,
it's less
not
money at Universal. You wouldn't have the financial stress.
I don't pay. So Universal, because I go to Universal and Disney a lot, but I don't pay for. I have annual passes. I don't. My dad pays for those. But Mania is out of my own pocket. If I want to go to the show. Like that again. Like for me, my wrestling is I like indie wrestling. That's my style. WrestleMania is cool to go 1 or 2 times. After that, it's a little. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of people. I don't necessarily want to put up with that. It's
part of the WrestleMania weekend, bro. You think, bro? Me and Walter, dude. Walter, remember 35, dude? We had to wait in the rain just to get back to the fucking Airbnb. Yeah. It was cold. It rained. A fucking lady passed out on the train.
Oh, yeah. But I still enjoyed all of it.
We enjoyed all of it. Yeah, we went to MLW. We went to Ring of Honor. We went to NXT. We got high out of our ass for all these shows. Me and Walter cried during Gargano.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna move. I can't do this fucking couch.
I don't think the couch can do you, but
you cried over Gargano. I didn't cry over Gargano.
You cried too,
bro. You cried, Steve. You cried.
I was high.
I was invested in the match.
I was high as shit, bro.
Oh yeah, you were crying over that match.
I was high as shit, bro.
So you got high and you cried.
It happens, man. During the match.
Oh yeah, we were high before NXT. That is true.
We were high. We were cooking, bro.
But it was good. I mean,
you cried because you thought that was it for Gargano. You thought that was it. That was his last match.
Nah, just the performance, just the magistry, the performance, the fact that this guy is the first Grand Triple Crown champion. You know what I mean? It's just fucking gold. You know what I mean? But anyway, besides all that, listen,
you cried.
Hey man. Listen, man,
all the winning back months later.
Right.
Listen, man. And then Walter went to fucking Connecticut. Went to see 31.
Cole won right there and that. It was a good match too. Cole was actually more over, I think.
You gonna cry for Cody too? Nah, not really.
Yeah. I think you might.
For Roman Reigns, baby. Roman Reigns.
Come on, you're off that train now. You know you're not part of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know, man. I might get emotional once Roman drops these titles.
Yo, facts, me too, yo. Facts, me too, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Thank you, Roman Chance, yo.
I care about seeing. I'm excited to see Cody finally get this fucking titles.
But we'll see. Listen, we'll see how they. But I like what the direction they're going. I like everything that's going on. I love it. You know what I mean? So let's see
Yeah.
how all this shit goes down. There's a lot to get into. Speaking of WrestleMania weekend, Caden, I know you're going to be going to a lot of these shows, and I know you're excited because a couple of days ago, GCW Game Changer Wrestling announced that they got a big signing for the weekend. That weekend in particular, the one and only Kota
Wow. This
Ibushi.
big.
You know,
Kota
homeboy,
Ibushi, the Golden
homeboy,
Lover.
homeboy Brett Lauderdale forked over extra money. You know what I mean? He might have did a garage sale, a yard sale, or something. You know what I mean?
Load
Did the bake sale or something. You know, to get Kota Ibushi for this weekend. You know what I mean? But he got it done. He got it done, and he's
I want to know
wrestling.
how much he fucking paid Kota.
What happened?
I want to know how much he paid him.
Listen, Joey. Listen, Joey. I know we promised you this much for spring. You know you wanted that clusterfuck. It ain't happening this year, buddy. It ain't happening this year.
That show was so fucking awful last year.
So he's gonna be wrestling Speedball Mike Bailey at Bloodsport, which is like their spin on basically their spin on the movie Bloodsport. Basically, no ropes, just great combat, which should be a fun match. And then he's going to be wrestling on the Joey Janela Spring Break
back to
7.
back. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
They really paid him a fortune for this.
Bro, Walter, do you have any idea, bro? This in Peruvian slang. Do you have any? Can you imagine how many polladas they had to do, bro? How many polladas had to take place? How many cookouts, bro? For real?
That's
I was
2,
gonna say
3 days
translate.
worth. It's like probably a week. It's like a week worth of. It's like a fundraiser.
It's like a Peru. So in Peru, a pollada is like a fundraiser. They'll serve you a plate of chicken, potato, and a salad, right? But it's always for like a fundraiser though, right? And people always come through and just buy and shit, right? And they'll charge you like $10 a plate.
15 now. It's inflation, man.
15 now, but but you gotta get the idea though. It's for a call. Like something happens, hey, you know. Maybe Michael Elgin should do that. You know what I mean? A pollada instead of doing a GoFundMe.
Ain't nobody gonna show up to his stand.
Hell no, Mr. Protein
like
Powder.
He doing his GoFundMe.
That freaking dude.
Word, yeah.
Big
But Caden, let me ask you a question, man. You're gonna be there, man. You're gonna be at the show of shows, man. You're gonna be at GCW, man. You're gonna be there for Brett Lauderdale, for all the talent out there. How do you feel, man? That you're gonna see live and in color, in full effect, Kota Ibushi, man.
Kota Ibushi's been out for about 18 months since he suffered that knee injury that they wanted him to wrestle through. I'm excited to see him. I haven't seen him live since 2019. I saw him versus Kenta at G1 Climax in Dallas. So I'm excited to see him again. I'm going to both shows. I have the collective package that I got literally as soon as they announced.
Okay. I get it now.
As soon as they announced Kota, I went ahead and bought my package for the collective. So I'm fucking excited.
Fucked over that money for that WrestleMania. You see this?
Yeah, like I said, I like it. I have a good time. I have a fine time at WrestleMania. I have a better time with the collective. Like I have let's say this is my enjoyment at WrestleMania. This is my enjoyment at the collective.
Just make sure you have some Lysol with you, some aloe vera, you know.
Last year I brought so much fucking shit in my backpack. Like I brought food, I brought coffee, but I won't I'm pissed because I won't have my car.
He doesn't.
Because last year I had my car.
He doesn't get it.
I get it.
Bring disinfectants, you know.
I understand. It's a stupid fucking joke, Steve.
Damn, man. Listen, I've been to a GCW show.
I have too. I've been to probably more than you have.
Them motherfuckers be stinking. Them motherfuckers be busting, bro. Let me tell you.
If the AEW shows we went to had odor, I'm pretty sure, there'll be other ones too.
Oh, man.
I was kind of proud of my city, man. Didn't nobody stink at the AEW show that I went to.
I think the second time we went, it didn't stink, but the first
time it didn't stink. Not the first time,
the first time it did. Not the second.
Exactly, CPs. Exactly. Musty ass fans, yo.
Even ROH shows, there's some that we went to that.
Bro, yeah. No, bro. I've been to some indie shows here in Jersey, bro. Like here at the Raw. Listen, everyone that knows indie wrestling, bro, like Northeast indie wrestling, y'all know the Rawway Rec Center, legendary venue. Legendary venue. And I've been there so many times for WrestlePro. Bro, them fans, yo. Oh, hell no, man. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. No, hell no, homie.
Steve, I don't think you're smelling that much better.
What happened?
I don't think you're smelling that much better.
Nah, homie, chill. Trust me. I shower. I clean myself, bro. You crazy. But yo, I've been to the Royal Rec Center, yo, and I love KM. Great promoter, all the fuck you want, man. Always support WrestlePro. But hey, yo, man, them fans, yo. Nah, bro. Yo, nah. Hell nah. Hell no, nah.
So dirty.
It's only $4 for a deodorant stick, though.
Bro, $4, but you motherfuckers can't afford $4 for deodorant, but they're fucking over fucking $150 for a combo package and shit.
You're fucking mean. Y'all are mean.
Hey, yo.
So mean.
They can't afford a $2 deodorant. But, yo, they're going out of their way with a pre-sale, yo.
Oh, shit.
How did this?
But Caden.
I mean, folks, where's the lie?
Where's the... Oh man,
Mean.
I had a debate. Listen, I might be going to a WrestlePro show on the 11th of February because it's close to my house than it is to go to fucking Jersey City for fucking Super J. And also the fact that I want to come back in time to watch UFC 280. So 280, I think it's 3 or 4 next Saturday.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, Kota Ibushi, man. Kota Ibushi, man. And I ain't gonna lie. In all seriousness, right? This could be the match of the
weekend.
The match of WrestleMania weekend. Would you agree, Caden Lee? Mr. Caden?
On indies right now, yes, but it depends because there's a lot of matches we don't have yet. Like I don't think we have the spring break lineup.
Cause I know you probably fucking Janela. You know it's Janela's show. He's getting first dibs on this motherfucker. He's getting. Joey's getting first dibs.
Steve, I don't actually think they're going to do Joey and Kota.
Come on, it's Joey's show, man.
I understand it's Joey's show, but Joey doesn't usually have the headlining match. He actually doesn't typically have it. Last year, last year he didn't because they headlined with. I guess that maybe him and X-Pac was like one of the bigger ones. But there were a few, like they did Minoru Suzuki and Matt Card. No, wait, did they do? Oh, I can't say the guy's name who they did the match with.
Is he canceled?
Yeah.
Type it in for me, and I won't say it. Is it an alphabet? Does it have an alphabet on the name?
I forgot. No.
Does it
come after? Type it in. The guy's fucking canceled.
Does it come after an F?
No.
Type it in anyway. I'm curious on this one.
No, Steve, it's fine. But I guess like John Moxley and AJ Gray had their championship match. That's not who I'm talking about. John Moxley, they had the championship match for the GCW title. They did. It was John Wayne Murdoch and Alex Colon was the main event of the show. I mean, even the year before, like their headlining match before they had to get canceled in 2020 was Orange Cassidy and Minoru Suzuki. So I don't think Joey will get Kota. I could see them doing Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne's a good kid, bro. I know he's
giving Nick Kota.
Pretty good, yo.
If you want to get like a big match, like my issue, like the thing about it is, I think Joey understands that him versus Kota is not going to do the eyes or the match level that something like Nick Wayne would.
But mentally though, I know Nick Wayne wrestled Will Ospreay a couple of months ago in Rhode Island. Mentally, though, you're asking too much for a young kid, man. You're asking too much here, in my opinion.
No, you're not. You're signed to AEW. You signed to AEW when you're 16 years old. Fucking do it. Nick Wayne can do it. I've met Nick Wayne. This guy wants fucking everything. He wants to take the world.
I believe he will.
I don't think you're asking too much of the kid. He wanted Will Ospreay. You gave him Will Ospreay. If you come up to him and say, "Hey, you're going to headline our show against Kota Ibushi," you think he's going to be like, "Oh, no, that's too much for me. It's too much. I can't handle that." Fuck no.
Bro.
If you want to be a pro wrestler, you want to be one of the top wrestlers, you want to be signed to All Elite Wrestling, I don't give a fuck if you have the nerves. You get in there and you go fucking wrestle Kota Ibushi. I don't agree with that whatsoever, Steve. They're not asking too much for him.
Daryl Brown writes here, and maybe some of you guys that are listening to the show right now, maybe, but is anybody interested in the MLW show tomorrow? Feels like they're going in circles, running back Fatu and Hammerstone. I mean, who else do they have? Who else do they have? You know,
no, we're not going to talk about MLW. Come on.
I mean, I know they're on the Reels Network. Does anybody have the Reels Network here? Wait.
What
I know they.
is
I know
that?
I know they're sponsored now with Bet Online. .ag.
What the hell is Bet Online?
Yeah, I'll put all my money on what the heck is who knows what Reels is.
Exactly.
What is that?
In all seriousness, listen, I've been to one. Me and Walter been to one MLW show.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what happened though.
All I remember they did the Battle Riot, and the last two were Sami Callahan and LA Park.
I remember that.
Look, Steve, this is all of our reactions when you bring up MLW.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Yes.
Actually, Caden, what you want to put at following that,
I mean, folks.
You can't use it again. You already used it.
I mean, hey, man, happens. But yeah. I mean, if you're interested, bro, go on ahead, man. If you're interested, I know there's some of you folks out there that are interested. So by all means, go at it, man.
What was that? What was that? Who was that? Was that you, Mike?
No.
Bruh.
Who did that?
Oh, you didn't know about that, man? You didn't know about that?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, I didn't even know we had these.
Yeah, man. Come on.
I literally did not know we had these.
Come on, bro.
Haven't heard that in a while.
So there's that. I mean,
If you watch MLW, props to you because you're a stronger man than I am.
hey, man, is that or watch Impact? I mean, to be fair, I'd rather watch Impact.
No, Impact. Did you see that spot with Chris Bay and Kevin Knight?
The one where I guess Kevin Knight went for like a dive and then what was it?
Chris Bay caught him with the cutter. Here, Big Mike, I'll send this to you.
It's a good spot. Okay. I saw it, but again, I wish they did more with Chris Bay. I wish they did.
I think everybody does.
You know what I mean? I know he loves Impact. He loves the history of TNA.
Yeah, screw that.
More power. Listen, more power to him.
Is he getting paid at least a good amount?
Who knows?
I mean, as long as he can go buy his kicks and all that stuff, by all means, right? Impact is leap and bounce better than MLW. That I will agree with.
Impact is so fucking good right now.
They just don't have a buzz. That's just the thing about it.
Also,
oh, Malta, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying Josh Alexander's still a champion.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So we're still on this Kota Ibushi thing, man. Because also Kota Ibushi, he's coming back. He's making this comeback, right? He's no longer in contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and there's a lot of speculation. Tony Khan did say he's interested in signing him. It's a matter of when. I feel it's a matter of when it happens, not if when it happens.
Yeah, he said that he wants to start a dojo in Japan before he even like entertain signing with AEW. So I do think it's there's a lot of factors that go into it, and just saying, okay, does he first off, does he want to sign? He's 40? I think it's important to realize that he's a 40-year-old guy, so he's a little older. And then it's I'm trying to find this. Is that a big mic? So it's a matter of first off, once he gets that school going. God damn it! Fucking Twitter bullshit. Okay.
We'll do it later. Do it later.
Twitter saying that I can't send it because I'm suspended, even though like Twitter on my laptop won't let me send it, but Twitter on my phone will.
I'll send it to him.
Thank you, Steve. I'm so fucking pissed at Twitter. I got like less than a day till I'm unsuspended. Some fucking bullshit. The reason I got suspended. So fucking stupid. But I think there's a lot of different questions that go into everything on if he. First off, how healthy is the guy? It was a really nasty knee injury. He is older. He's got to have some neck issues. He's had concussion issues in the past. So I don't necessarily know how long he has left in his career. And then it's if he wants to sign long-term. I know a lot of people already brought up very unlikely to goes to WWE because WWE would force him to move to the States. So why would he want to move to the States? AEW will let him stay in Japan. But would he want to sign long-term, or would he want to just do a per appearance and work 1 or 2 pay-per-view cycles and then be done? And he only has to come in for, like, he can go stay in the States for a month of TV, go home for a few weeks, come back and do the pay-per-view match, and then do that a few times. I think there's a lot of questions that go into this about if he's going to sign with a company or if he just wants to do indies.
That's another factor in too. Like, and again, it totally slipped my mind that he's 40. He's almost 40.
No, he's not almost 40. He is 40.
He's 40.
He's 40 years old?
Mm-hmm.
What?
He look like he's 30. Bro, he looks.
Remember,
30.
Kota's been around for fucking ages. He's because him and Tyson or Kenny started at the same time, and Kenny's 39, 38.
1 second.
Wow.
I don't know
I
why
knew Kenny was that old. I just didn't know that Kota was that old. I thought Kota was like at least 32.
No, yeah, they've been around. Yeah, Kota was born May 21st, so he's about to turn. He's actually turning 41 this year.
Jeez, Louise.
And then because Kenny he debuted in 2004. Because he debuted a little later, and Kenny's 39. Kenny's turning 40 this year.
Wow.
They both started around the exact same time.
Bunch of old geezers.
All right. These are the young veterans.
But I love them.
Oh, actually, no. Kenny actually started in 2000.
Oh, he
Kenny
started
was
23 years ago. Huh?
Because Kenny was 17 when he started.
It's a good time to start, huh?
God damn, Will Ospreay's only 29.
Yeah, I know he was young.
Yeah, I know.
I knew he's young. I thought he was maybe like 31 or 32 by this point because he's also been around for a really long time. Naito's
during his viral stuff, I knew he was like super young.
Yeah, he was like 24 when he started going viral. It was like 23, 24.
Him and Ricochet.
And Ricochet's
which I'm glad that. Speaking of that, Cody mentioned that on Jake Paul's podcast. Told him to go look at it.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh man, great listen.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video of Cody on the bump when he's like pointing everywhere? He's like, got a point.
Yeah. I like his exchange with Grayson Waller. It was funny. It was awkwardly funny.
Cody's gotta miss BTE. I do. I'm interested. Like, I wonder, because what can I say?
We're back.
There was a reported falling out between Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes and the Elite. I don't think it was reported until 2021. So it goes what was reported. There was that reported falling out between the EVPs, but then you saw the Young Bucks honor Cody when, like, after Cody did the at the Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
then they did the same thing. They did the tweet on their in their bio. So I wonder if they kind of maybe they kind of all got together and put aside their shit, and maybe because they haven't worked together in over a year. Remember because the last match Cody had in AEW was over a year ago. It was January 29th. I believe it was
maybe they finally realized that, hey, all this dumb bantering was just dumb, and we kind of miss you.
Well, I wonder if it was more just they needed just time apart, and they were
because they were with each other every day, all day.
Yeah, and they were
since,
just look,
2018?
Yeah, and they were also running a company together, and that shit's fucking stressful. And Cody's
best friends aren't the best business partners. Huh?
Yeah, and I mean that's part of the reason why he wanted to go to WWE is because he didn't want to be in control anymore. He was kind of sick of that. So I wonder if that's also a big factor into everything. Is he's just kind of yeah, I'm kind of just. I wonder if that's they just kind of squashed everything because now that they've been apart for over a year.
Yeah, I think I feel like in a way too, Cody needed it, and so did the Elite. And at the end of the day, who knows?
A great decision for Cody.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe down the road they work again. They work together again. You never know. Life is too short, man. Anything is possible. There's one thing we learned in pro wrestling: expect the unexpected.
Anything is possible.
Exactly. Who knows? Maybe in a year or two, you see the right. That's the thing before Cody's theme song in AEW, right? Boom, boom. Wrestling has more than one royal family, and they play the thing, and the thing comes up. Imagine.
Big Mike, are you laughing?
No, I'm cringing. I hate when he does that.
Cody?
No. When you do the whole shtick, I hate it.
That's good enough. I'm just kidding.
It's like the Halo theme. Oh,
I hate that too.
You never did the Halo theme in the men's bathroom. Oh yeah, were you too old to do the Halo theme in the men's bathroom at school?
They got the graphic already, yo.
No, I wasn't. But I never played Halo like that, so I thought it was just dumb.
They just got to do one more thing though to this. They got to do one more thing. You know the vibe already.
Cut his hair?
They got to cut his hair. They got to bring back.
Take him back to 2014.
2014.
They got Sky music.
They gotta do it. Sami next week should show up with his haircut.
No.
Keep and then the week after he shows up with the hat because they got 2 more SmackDowns. Week after he shows up with the hat. Then in Montreal, and then it's just because it starts out normal and then it switches to the new theme. But then when the fans are ready for it to switch to the new theme, Worlds Apart comes on and we get the chorus. Da, 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 da.
Bro, I'll never forget.
Yeah, I would pop for that. That's the Sami Zayn I know love.
Being in Dallas for TakeOver, yo. And it was Zayn Nakamura, bro. The whole building lost their shit to that song, yeah.
I can also confirm the song is still on Spotify.
Of course they are. Of course it is.
Rebel Heart is not.
Of course.
No, because they changed it. It's now a different tempo.
They did change Sami's theme too, and they didn't get rid of Sami's old theme, even though they changed his theme. A lot of themes that they changed, they took them off of iTunes, took them off of Spotify, but Sami's is still on there.
Oh, I hope he comes out to it because I miss that music.
Maybe they still maybe that's why they kept it because they know they found a way to get to the rights to it.
Also,
because I've heard this has been planned for 4 months, right? They planned this back in Survivor Series. This was planned in November.
I think so. So, Caden, you said this early in the day when we were planning out the show, and this totally slipped my mind, but there is some heat with one Brock Lesnar. There's some backstage heat.
Let me pull the Fightful Select report.
No
affiliation at all, by the way.
Did not know we were going to go immediately into this, but I can grab it. But yeah, there was some backstage heat over Brock Lesnar's Rumble freakout. They did know, so here, I'm going to read it from the report. FightfulSelect.com. $5 a month. That's $5 a month you can spend.
What was that, Ken? I'm sorry. What was that?
It pays my bills. That's how I get paid. Please.
What was that, Kenny? What was that? What was
Damn
that?
it, Steve! I need to get fucking paid.
They're not watching right now. Remember, he
how
had
I
me
get
blocked on
money,
Twitter.
Steve. People who subscribe is how I get money.
Oh, there you go.
Who took Steve out? Was that Mike?
I did.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Mike. I appreciate it.
I want you to get on with the thing.
Romeo, the funny thing is, I actually don't even know if I'll be there by Sunday.
Word, yo. Oh, yo. Hey, yo. Yo. They don't pay you enough that you can't go to Vegas night too. Oh.
I don't no. So what I was saying is, I don't think I'm even. I don't even know if I'll be. I don't know if I'll be in. I don't know if I'll be in LA. I think I might have to fly out during the show because I have or early Sunday because I have classes Monday morning. It just depends on flight times.
Better call out. Hey, yo, professor. Hey, yo.
I'm already calling out on Monday to go to Raw. I can't miss another.
You better call out.
I get to miss one class, and I'm missing for Raw.
So you rather go to Raw than WrestleMania?
Bruh. Yeah.
that was perfect.
Raw is $30. Perfect. Raw is $20. I get to watch a steel cage match. WrestleMania. The other thing is too
that steel cage match.
Last year. Here's the thing, Big Mike. Last year, by the time night 2 came around, I didn't want to go to the show, even though I love night 1. I was sick as a fucking dog. I was really fucking sick. I did not have a voice. I had a really bad cold, and I went and I was I wanted to leave. I felt like shit. That's why I'm kind of maybe I'm just gonna do because I'm getting there. He's so fucking high. This man's laughing at every fucking thing that comes across on his fucking screen.
I want to believe if the roles were reversed, you do the same to me.
Thank you, Steve. I felt like shit by the time night 2. Even night 1, I didn't feel good, but I wanted to see Cody. And then night 2, I just felt like shit. And usually the last 2 years, night 2 has actually been the worst night. And I haven't because night 2 for WrestleMania 37 was also not that good. Besides the main event, it was a 1-match show. It was the main event was really good, and nothing else was good on that show. And then last year it was for me it was the Sami and Johnny Knoxville match, and then nothing else was good. So I'm I don't it just depends on the card. If the card is good, then I'll try to find a way to go to on a later flight or fly out first thing Monday. My plan is I'm hoping I can fly out first thing Monday morning, but I'm also waiting to buy a ticket until day of because if I feel like dog shit and I'm sick again, I'm not fucking going. I can't go through that again. I was sick for a week after that.
Did you feel COVID-y?
It wasn't COVID. I have when I push myself so hard, when I'm going like that for hours, on Friday, I think I was out for 21 hours at wrestling shows nonstop. I started at 11 a.m. I didn't get back to my room until 4 a.m. Oh no, I left my place at 9 a.m. I didn't get back till 4 a.m.
Get him missing
19 straight hours of wrestling. Yeah, I want to go to Raw. I want to go see that steel cage match. Also cheap. I'm also trying to get a comp ticket.
Anyway, Kaden, back to the Brock Lesnar though.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar had a brief but memorable Royal Rumble appearance with him eliminating several superstars before being tossed out himself. Afterwards, Lesnar destroyed the ringside area, lifting the stairs and tossing a referee over the barricade. Some of this was not planned. So a source told Fightful Select that they knew a freakout was planned, and it's Brock, so expect anything and everything. However, the spot that seemed to get Lesnar a little bit of heat was the referee Eddie Orango being thrown over the barricade, which was it looked like the ref also sustained a foot injury during that spot. They are unsure. Fightful Select said they were unsure of the status of the referee. I think it's Orango. He had to sell to the back, and we're told missed an integral spot towards the end of the match. It's worth noting that when Fightful was told about this and had it confirmed, one source said heat is a relative term for Brock Lesnar. He's not going to get in trouble. He's certainly not going to be fired like Crime Time was. It's a new regime, new rules. I'm not sure anyone involved was mad or not, but some people backstage were. So yeah, it looks like the rep. I know that I think the stair spot was at least somewhat expected, but Pat McAfee and Michael Cole said that it was actually like close to hitting them. So I think that might have caught some heat with Cole and Patton and Graves at least, because I think they were pissed about that. And then yeah, like he just fucking beat up a ref who wasn't ready to take a bump. Like you can't fucking do that.
That's understandable.
Brock,
it's understandable. You cannot do that. At the end of the day, I know you're Brock Lesnar, and with Brock, you expect the unexpected. There you go, King. Keep drinking your water. I'm proud of you. But at the end of the day, you just can't do that. You cannot, especially not letting the referee know. Because usually these refs, right, that take these bumps, they're aware of it in advance. Hey, this is going to happen. And I'm pretty sure, because I also read that the original plan was for that referee to lift Cody's hand. And usually that's like a big deal.
I didn't see anything on what the spot was, but it's very possible that was the ref who was supposed to lift Cody's hand. Which, if so, like I feel terrible for him, because if the ref's injured now, like you just fucked up a ref having like something like that big, like having a big moment. Romeo's fucking trolling as usual.
But more importantly, you know what else he's gonna be missing out of? You want to know what else he'll be missing out of?
Payday. You want pay?
He's getting a big lawsuit payday when his fucking ass sues Brock Lesnar.
Well, he better pony it. You better get Jerry McDevitt on the phone. Hey, listen.
He better call Saul.
Hey, yo, that referee.
Remember when they had the JBL court for the Money in the Bank? They're gonna bring this in front of JBL court.
Nah, they're gonna bring Hornswoggle, bring Little People's Court. What the fuck? Whoa!
I'm playing hockey. I'm
Brown saying if Vince was in charge, the ref would have had heat because he didn't sell good enough. I actually think Vince would have lost his shit on Brock. Like you've seen the video at WrestleMania where Brock, because Brock was supposed to lose the title and he didn't want to win, and then they put over Brock and he threw the fucking title and then said, and then Vince yells "asshole" or something like that. Like Vince got on Brock's ass all the fucking time.
I believe that. Vince, I believe it.
I wonder how Hunter handles this situation though. I wonder if he got back there and told Brock, like, look, you can't fucking do that. Like, you can't do this shit. Come on.
What the? Hey, Paul, how you doing? Oh, he's not here.
Hell, you know.
No, sorry.
But you sound like Brett.
You sound like
That's
Brett.
the Canadian in you.
Hey, you know.
Hey guys, going.
Hey guys, you know you're. Yeah, I can't do it.
I can't do it. I don't want to disrespect.
Yeah, you just sound like Brett. You just sound like Brett.
Paul,
yeah, you know.
Paul and Tony are exclusive guests, and we can't disrespect them both. We can't do that.
We have I'll get. Wait. I have two. There's two guests that are going to come on in a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. They're getting ready right now.
Oh boy, who can it be? Don't tell me it's Court. Don't tell me it's Court Ned. Is it?
It's not. No, it's not Jim Cornette.
No, it's not Court.
Shit.
Hey, I'm his long lost nephew. Okay, I'm Park, Kentucky.
Well,
holy smokes!
I'm kidding.
What happened, Mike?
I just saw the spot.
Exactly. Speaking of AEW, because there's some news there's some news this week regarding AEW. They're going to be doing live events.
That's a great spot. Yeah, live event AEW. What is it called?
It's called.
They got way too much talent.
They got enough talent, and
they need to start using them.
That's not the reason why they're doing this.
What in the bejesus is this?
Are you watching now?
Be sexy, Mandy. Whoa. Too sexy, Mandy. Beat Brock crazy. Whoa, that's too crazy, Brock. So, AEW announced the launch of live events called the House Rules.
The house rules.
Yes.
I don't know if this picture. I don't know if this is big enough though. I gotta test something out.
So they are starting on March 18th in Troy, Ohio.
No, it's not.
Dave,
Terrible spot.
terrible spot, terrible. You gotta what is Dork Meltzer doing? What is Tuna doing here?
Don't worry about Meltzer.
Tuna, listen.
Don't worry about Davey Boy Jr.
Who Tuna?
Uncle Dave.
Tuna?
Don't worry about Uncle.
No, here. See, we took a page out of our good folks over at Wrestling Soup. They call him Tuna Meltzer. Nah, we're good. Anyway, AEW CEO and GM head of creative Tony Khan announced a couple of days ago that the launch of the AEW House Rules, a live event series taking place on select weekends in markets across the country. Continuing the promotion's meteoric rise and following the success of AEW Dynamite on Wednesdays on TBS and AEW Rampage on Fridays on TNT, fans can expect an up close and personal experience at local venues along with a spectacular and engaging environment.
Yeah, so this is their version of the live event schedule. Not so it won't be every weekend. It'll be select weekends. So I would maybe like every other month, maybe like once a month starting out, and then every other week. Maybe eventually going into every week, but it's to hit those smaller markets like a Troy, Ohio, like this is what they should have done with Laredo before. Like I don't know why they're doing a Dynamite in Laredo. Like they could like the date.
What is this? What is?
Why would you put the fucking picture up, Steve?
Really? This is.
You're not. Don't put the picture up. You're spoiling my fucking spots. Goddamn, blowing the load.
That's what she said. That's what she.
But yeah, this is. Everyone knew when they brought Jeff Jarrett in last year that this was the reason why they brought him in to help with live event touring. That's something that Double J did well with TNA. He did with WWE. That was what his role was in WWE before he left.
Well, I don't know about TNA though, because I do recall some house shows in TNA back in 2013.
They had issues, but he's the reason when TNA toured.
Those house shows.
Those house shows were brutal.
He has history. He has history touring with TNA.
Only 50 people in the building.
The reality, but Steve, my point is that he like the thing about Double J is that whether or not they sold well, that's not the issue. He has connections in different buildings across the country. So, and that's a big important, when you're touring, it's important to have connections in those buildings. So this is going to be for them to run smaller cities. Like I know somebody brought up Trenton. Trenton's a really good city that they could run for this.
You do not want to go to Trenton.
When you're running those smaller cities, Trenton is a city. Allentown, Pennsylvania. That's a city up there. In Florida, running Gainesville, a college town. You can get a decent amount of students in the O'Connell Center. Or we have a few other venues, but mainly the O'Connell Center is our big one here. Or Jeffersonville. Like
I remember this.
Louisville.
I remember this, yo. Yeah, GFW minor league baseball fields, yo. I'll never forget it, yo. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness.
Death, taxes, and Steve cutting me off while I'm mid-sentence.
Hey, y'all cut me off earlier. It's fine.
The point of this is to run those smaller venues, to get this scene in front of other people. Like Romeo just said, I'm intrigued to see what they're going to do for the matches. It's going to feel very similar to a live event. I also kind of like that I think that they can test out matches that they're going to do in the future and give them a place to kind of go practice spots. And that's what WWE does. WWE, the way how you know what feuds are going to happen soon is they usually will do that on the house circuit. They'll put the feud on the house show circuit. That way those two can get used to each other and do some different spots every show. They try new things out, and then they have their feud on actual television. That's kind of where you have your idea of what's coming. So I really like this. I mean, this is a very good move for them. They needed something like this. A lot of fans in smaller markets are really happy. It's going to, I think it's going to be really good with growing because you need to run those smaller markets to grow. Maybe you're not going to sell out every single time, but the more if you don't run there, then you don't even have the opportunity of growing. I think the biggest issue I have is I think tickets are too expensive. They were starting at $20 or $25. Start them at $10. I would start them at $10. The maximum price ringside, maybe $100 for ringside, but make them hella cheap because you're not going to spend that much on these on these venues in general. But I would make these much cheaper tickets and get people in the door. Over time, raise them, sure, but at the beginning, let's keep these really cheap because I think what you should rely on are the people who are like, oh, it's a Saturday night. What's going on? Oh, there's wrestling downtown. Let's hop in the car. It's really cheap for a family of 4. And that's how you grow a fan base.
Correct. I see that. But I don't know about $100.
It's a good start, you know. Let's
good
see
start.
how it goes.
And also what this does, more importantly,
You cut off Walter that time.
No, I mean I was finishing up, but yeah, exactly. I forgot what I was going to say now.
But what this does, more importantly, Steve was cutting me off now. What this does, though, more importantly, it gives talent that you don't see on TV, that you barely see on Dark and Dark Elevation, some ring time. That's what this
does. They got a lot of talent that they need to use.
And a lot of talent that, hey, would probably take independent bookings on the weekends. Hold my beer. Tony's like, hold my beer. I got you.
Well, you know, I want to ask our special guest here. I want to ask him how he feels. Tony Romo, how do you feel about this? I don't know, Jim. This could work out, but maybe. Thank you, Tony.
He's falling off so badly.
Thank you, Tony. Great analysis there by Tony Romo. Really appreciate that.
Who was he ever being? Who is he?
Great. No intervention needed for Tony Romo on this show. We love his insightful commentary every week. A new regular on this show will be Tony Romo to give insightful commentary. But next, I do want to briefly talk about Frantic World pointing out something that I almost had a scoop on this. They are going to start Ring of Honor tapings at the end of February. Yes, so they're going to be taping according to Fightful Select and according to me, because I did not think this was going to be reported today. I was ready to get on the air and break a scoop, but I was informed earlier today that they will be taping Ring of Honor at Universal Studios at the end of this month, the last weekend. I've heard night shows are the plan. At least that's what I was informed of. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I'll be there. Excited to see what they do with Ring of Honor. But, you know, there's also another person who also has a really good scoop sometimes. And I wanted to see if he was able to crack this scoop. Dave Meltzer, did you get this scoop?
Oh,
hell no. I did. I got this. I was told that there would be a show going on at Universal. I was indeed told about this, but maybe it'll happen. I don't know. Maybe they'll tape. I guess that's what happened. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Brian. Thank you, Dave Meltzer.
Hey, Dave, one more question, Dave. How much you benching, bro?
My sources, I've been told I bench 350, maybe 325, depending on who I was told by. But 322, to be exact.
That's very interesting. It's a lot. That is a lot, but I would not be surprised.
Thank you, Dave. I always appreciate when Dave's a friend of mine.
I'm sure he
we
is.
go back years. We go back to the 1990s. Me and him were tape trading together. So
Were you swimming around?
Swimming around your dad's nutsack.
Bro, we were tape trading. We were in the 1880s. We were tape trading all Japan. So yeah.
I want to say something, but I don't want to say nothing.
I got you. You want to say something? You want to say something like that?
detective determined that was a lie.
No lies detected. But yeah, I appreciate my friends Dave Meltzer and Tony Romo. I'm sure we're going to see them more over the coming weeks. We'll see more of these two men.
No comment there. No comment.
Steve, you're acting like you have control over the guests I invite.
Oh no! I mean, normally me and the enforcer have a yes or no. And also, you better not forget also human resources there. They also have. Ain't that right, Big Mike?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Big Mike popped in it. You liked it.
I like the Dave. I like the Dave one, but that
Tony Romo, nah,
yeah,
bro.
that Romo can go away.
He can go away like the
I'm
Cowboys' hope and dreams.
I want to work on Romo a little bit.
Tony Romo can go away too, just like the Cowboys.
Romo's not going to stay. Romo was more of a one-timer just because he's in the news right now, and I wanted to do that. I've been thinking about that literally all day. They dropped another Roman and Cody graphic, and it still just says WrestleMania live Saturday and Sunday, undisputed WWE Universal Championship. So even again, they're still not referencing what day.
I hear you, but again, I'm just giving a prediction. I was just giving a prediction because the way I look at it, right? Today on SmackDown, they had Charlotte and Sonya Deville, which Charlotte won. Of course, she was going to win. Why would Sonya Deville even win the SmackDown Women's title? Think about that for a second, Mike. Can you imagine had Sonya Deville would have won? Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I think I would have jumped off a cliff.
Like, oh hell no, right?
There was Romeo would have jumped off a cliff too because.
Did you see that? Did you see that front flip to a clothesline that she did?
What happened with the NBA script tonight? Apparently, something crazy happened besides the fight.
I have no idea. Not enough Patrick Mahomes mentioned for Romo from CPC.
Yeah. There's got to be more of like Mahomes. You know what, Jim? Mahomes, he'd throw it better. I don't know, Jim.
Well, I'm seeing. Oof. They were throwing the hands. Oh my goodness.
Hey Jim, is it a little warm over here now?
Him and Mo Bamba
getting a little warm, Jim.
They were throwing the hands. People. Short rib ragu. Ooh, not bad. What else happened this week? That we can probably cover real quick. Because I feel like we covered everything. You know, whether it be on all these shows that we did.
I'm just laughing at Disney fans.
What was going on? What happened with Disney fans?
So I'm a Disney nerd. No, I don't think I talk about it as much on here actually, but I haven't been to Disney in like a week, but I go to Disney usually. Oh shit! I go to Disney Universal at least once a week because I'm about 90 minutes, an hour 45 away from the parks, and I go I'm not in therapy right now, and that is my therapy instead. So I'm always there. They're opening a Tron ride, a Tron roller coaster where you sit in the bike, and I actually rode it when I went to China. I went to Shanghai Disney a few years ago, and I rode the ride there.
You went to China?
I've been to China 2 times. I've been to Japan 2 times.
You've been to China 2 times?
I wish I'd been in China 2 times.
I like the way you said it.
You went to China.
Is that like a meme I don't get?
No.
Where have you not
I was just
been to,
surprised
Keith?
you've been to China. I was like, man, this kid's been everywhere. Japan was like the topper for me. I was like, man, you've been to Japan? That's crazy. But China?
Should I go over the countries I've been to? I have my passport.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Let's
roll
do
it off.
Okay,
Roll it
so
on,
let's go with North America, right? I gotta pull up the islands. 1 second.
Oh,
I-
boy.
But obviously, U.S., Mexico,
Island.
Canada. I've been to Costa Rica. I've
Okay.
been to. Not been to Cuba. Been to Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican
I've been to
Republic.
Jamaica.
Haiti?
I've been to the Virgin Islands.
Virgin.
I've been to Puerto Rico, not a country, but I've been to Saint Martin. I've been to St. Kitts. I've been to Barbuda. I've been to Bermuda. I've been to. I think I might have been to
JBL there.
What?
So you see JBL in Bermuda?
I've been to Barbados. I might have been to St. Lucia. Might have been to Belize.
Oh, yeah.
I went to
Never
Belize.
remember. Some of those, like some of the islands, I don't remember because it would have been a really fucking long time. But I've been to, and now Europe. I've been to England, France, Spain,
What
Italy,
part of Spain?
technically Germany, although I just had a layover in Germany. Greece. I've been to Barcelona. Greece. I've been to, and then in Italy, I've been to Rome, and I've been to Florence.
You seen the Coliseum?
I have been to the Colosseum. Yes,
Is it nice?
it's pretty cool. I was young and it was hot as shit. So I think like now, if I went, I'd like it more. That was in 2013, so I was 10 years
Leaning
ago.
Tower of Pisa.
Leaning Tower of Pisa, I went to 4 years ago. That's cool. I didn't go in it.
That's
It's
bucket
cool
list
to
for
look
me.
at, but it's not as cool as you think it is. Actually, I think the cathedral next to it is cooler.
The cathedral.
I'm how do I want to say it? I'm atheist, but I really fucking like cathedrals. Cathedrals are my favorite thing to go to. I think they're gorgeous. So I love cathedrals. And then I've been to Hong Kong, which I still think is its own country. I've been to China. I've been to Japan. And that's
So they separate Hong Kong and China?
I consider it its own country. Technically, they're one country. It's confusing. Technically, it's a country. It's kind of like Puerto Rico in the U.S.
What about South America?
Oh, because I thought Hong Kong was the main city in China.
No, Beijing's the capital.
Okay.
It's the two biggest cities are it's Beijing and Shanghai in main China.
I know
and then Hong Kong.
My ninth grade English teacher, because we had two English teachers. He was cool. He was probably the coolest white guy I ever met. But,
cool. White guy.
he was really cool. He's good at ping pong, but he got a job teaching kids English in Beijing the next year. So, and then he came and visit like I think every 10 months.
What got us into the China talk?
I just wanted to know because it was shocking that you've been to China. So
I said some. Oh, I was talking about Disney. Yeah. So
yeah.
So they're building. You have to fit into this bike, like a Tron bike. You fit into the bike.
What?
The thing about the Chinese people compared to the American people,
they can fit a lot of things, man. It's like
Chinese people are smaller.
Oh yeah, I remember you said this in the group chat. He's like, don't turn people into nerds. Romeo.
Oh fuck, yo.
What about nerds?
Nerd.
Because he said don't turn people into nerds. Don't bring the nerd culture to everybody.
I'm a nerd. I like wrestling and I like theme parks. How am I not a fucking nerd?
You know what, man?
Well, then I am too.
But
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so like the Chinese people are way smaller than Americans. We're fat fucks. Americans are very big. So apparently like they're testing out the ride right now in in the employee previews, and they have 2 seats at the back. Like the back 2 seats on the train are meant for bigger people who can't fit. And apparently there was such a long line because we have so many fat people that work at Disney. So everyone's like, this is going to be a train wreck. And I'm like, well, fucking sorry, guys. If y'all want to ride, like it's weird because the last, like, if you've been paying attention at theme parks, the last like 5 years, they've made it more restricting on ride vehicles for people who are bigger. That's just the reality of how they've innovated with ride vehicles. So they're now way more restricting, and that's why there's so many like test vehicles now. So it's interesting to kind of see how a bunch of people are now just kind of like, I can't ride shit.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that's part of the reason why I'm like, I got to stay in shape because I can't. I'm not gonna. I'm fucking riding my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the last few things I saw with theme park rides was that kid falling from that one ride, that athlete. Yeah.
In
Walter,
Orlando.
We can't hear you, buddy. I can't hear you, Walter. Oh,
We can hear
okay.
you now.
I thought you were.
No, I was
Okay,
watching
now we can hear you.
the Mo Bamba and the Austin Rivers thing.
Oh yeah, ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
He wasn't even on the court. He came off the bench.
Yeah, he came off the bench and then went after Austin.
Fuck.
Those dirty Orlando Magic players.
Oh, people are like, why didn't Imagineers alter the ride vehicle for Americans? Guys, there's not much you can do. I've ridden the ride. There's not much you can do to alter the vehicle. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an asshole.
But yeah, I watched. I went on a Marvel movie, like watch along today.
Oh yeah, you were texting us about Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I watched both the Ant-Mans, Thor Ragnarok and Love and Thunder, and I just didn't have enough time to get to Wakanda Forever because I haven't seen that yet.
It's good. I didn't love the ending.
So I'll probably watch that. I'll probably watch that when we get off of here.
It was okay.
I gotta watch. The new Ant-Man comes out in 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I think it's in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
my godson wants to go to that, so I'm like, he's going with his friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I can't wait for these line of movies that's coming out from Marvel.
You know what I can't wait for? These Jordans that are be coming out in 2023. I can't wait for them.
Yeah.
All of them that are coming out. Oof.
Freaking blew the playoff 13s. If I would have known, as soon as I got to the dang thing, my size was gone.
Damn. I wish I knew y'all wanted that shit. I literally got the notification right away. I'm like,
You know, Chase. Do you know that Chase got him though? Did Chase get him?
I don't know.
I don't think so because he was like mad that it was pending.
But yeah, y'all size are usually gone pretty quick.
Yeah, as soon as I hate it. Back in the day, I've been a size 13 since I was 12. Back then, it was uncommon. It was like, okay, you can get a size 13 because not that many big feet people out there. All of a sudden, where did these huge feet people come from? These people wearing 13s, 14s, 15s. Where they come from?
Mike could have
I
been
don't know
worse.
where these people come from.
Mike could have been worse. You could have been like fucking Big Show, 22, size 22.
Well, at least I can get a dang shoe if I call.
That's true.
But
or like you could be Undertaker. It was like a size like 15.
I feel like the easiest shoes for dudes to get are 10 and a half and below.
I'm a 9. Or I'm a 9.5, 10.
Lucky
it's
for
like
you,
those people with that size shoe, they get shoes easy. Like
they're
easy,
the most
no problem.
Like I
just got wide fucking feet.
10.5 isn't easy. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky. So
yes. What else do we have here? I mean,
I think we're just in the part of the show where we're just fucking having.
Yeah, exactly. So, guys, tell you what, if you have questions for us, shoot them in. We'll be live.
Shoot them in.
Damn.
Y'all
Like the
have
next-
any like super niche topics, and like we're just kind of like shooting the shit at this point.
Exactly at this point, yeah.
Because we just after we get off, we always do this anyways.
Exactly. We
So we'll just do it like it's better. And Steve doesn't have work, so we're not like in a rush. We're just gonna hang out.
Exactly.
See, you don't gotta work.
No, so the thing is, tomorrow, dude, it's gonna be fucking. It was brick today, but it'll be more brick tomorrow when I wake up. So so when I went over my vacation planning at work with my manager, turns out that some of my week that I didn't take for last year and some of my sick days and option days rolled over to this year. So I'm gonna like, and I found out the weather be like what? It's gonna be like 10 below 0. I'm like, I'm implementing. I already see that.
Look at that.
Nice graphic. It's a nice fucking graphic, dude.
Great graphic.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
I still want Sami. I know Romeo said he looks like a fucking nerd when he or a dork. I don't give a fuck. I want shaved hair. I want that short hair Sami.
Sure you do.
I want that Sami. I want the hat. I want the old leggings with all of the flags on them. I want everything about NXT Sami. I want him to do the dance.
It was up to you. He'd be wearing the mask.
Fuck! Give me El Generico. I would have I know there was no fucking chance in hell it was gonna happen. I want to be clear about that. But I would have loved if Roman said you can't enter the Rumble and number 30 is El Generico.
Well, he left the orphanage and win the
Royal
Rumble.
Isn't El Generico still missing?
He's in an orphanage in Tijuana, taking care of the children.
Wait, do we not have that clip anymore? You must have deleted it.
Which one?
The do the dance.
Oh, that's
I think
for the super chat. That's for the super chat. You guys,
you got rid of it. You got rid of the I do the dance. You got rid of it.
Exactly. I had to.
I didn't know you got rid of that one.
Yeah.
I don't like that one either. I just wanted. There was like one time I was able to use it. I was going to use it.
I get myself comfortable in there. Do a little picnic. Do a little dance.
Bruh.
You killed it. Daniel Bryan didn't go back to Dork Daniel Bryan. Sami didn't need to either.
What's the comparison?
Thoughts on the potential Cinnamon Toast Crunch match at WrestleMania?
I don't even know what that would be.
Okay.
Yeah, what could that be?
I hope it's the women. It's for the women, I hope. Like, you know.
Oh, no, don't do
what?
That sounds so misogynistic.
Steve.
Becky
Lynch versus Bailey in a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match.
No.
What are they going to be? The milk? You just pour cereal on them?
In the pool, like a little pool.
Yeah, you're going to make...
This is 2003, Steve. What are you talking about?
Do it.
Boo this man. Boo. Boo! Steve out here exposing that he's just a sexist. Steve, why are you bringing up the sexism? Come on, Steve.
Wait, what you think is gonna happen? Or
no,
what?
It's not gonna happen. It's not. It's not happening.
You just randomly brought
women in a little kiddie pool filled with milk. That's what Steve wants.
Hey, man. Remember the guy who got canceled for shooting the girl in the film? Remember those Instagrams live during the
who
pandemic?
got canceled for shooting someone?
Don't worry about it.
Golden Tate?
No. Mr. Daystar. Remember those Instagram live? Remember the live?
I know who he's talking about.
Okay.
Remember what did he call his Instagram live feeds back in the day? What did he call them?
Radio?
Quarantine radio. Remember the quarantine radio days? Oh man,
we're degenerates.
The girl, oh man, milk. Oh man, it was over.
He's in quarantine.
We all have fucking.
Oh, he's in the cell now.
He's in quarantine.
He's in the cell now. It's a crack. It's a coke. What type of drug you smoke? What kind of meth you on? It's all for him now.
Should I see if I can find any? I'm gonna see if I can find any good memes about this fight.
All I know is, speaking of fights, tomorrow you have NXT, and then also you at 9 p.m. Yes, Vengeance Day, Walter. Vengeance Day.
I don't know. I don't fucking. I was gonna drive to it. I was gonna drive to Charlotte for it. That's definitely not happening.
I'm sure you would have.
Oh, they're going on the road for this.
I debated it. I was like, it's not that far. It's like 7 hours.
Okay, at least.
And then, I think at 9 p.m. on CBS, I think on it's on CBS or pay-per-view, it's Bellator, Fedor Emelianenko versus Ryan Masturbator for
Wait, what?
Ryan Bader, but back in the day used to call him Ryan Masturbator.
Steve, you fucking degenerate.
Those two old hags are still fighting.
It's still, yo, man. Bellator gotta make a buck somehow, right? Bellator gotta make a buck. And then also Amanda Serrano's fighting tomorrow too.
Wow.
Romeo in the chat. Romeo, if you're in the chat right now, Amanda Serrano fighting tomorrow too. Hopefully there's no robbery.
Who's she fighting? The same person?
Nah, some other girl.
Some no name.
Chelsea Green. Damn.
She's fighting.
Where? What app?
Instagram.
Thank you.
Oh wait, you know what? Let's see what ringside news tweeted.
Whoa! Not
news. No.
We don't need those motherfuckers here, okay? We don't gotta get them in
I can't bring up Steven.
It's gonna be Erica Cruz versus Amanda Serrano tomorrow. We don't need those motherfuckers. We don't need the old motherfuckers.
Ooh, I want to read what this is.
I said it, man. Lucky's guy.
I said this on Twitter, yo. If you use Ringside News as a source, I can't break bread with you. Is it on his Twitter, Mike? Matt Cardona, is it on his Twitter?
No, it's Chelsea Green's Instagram page.
Let me see here. How?
Still gotta look now.
Chelsea Green. No Mo Bamba's IG story. What the fuck, yo?
Did he? No, he did delete it. That dumb bitch deleted all the tweets. What a dumb bitch.
Oh my goodness. Oh great mother of.
Which one we're looking at?
Matt Card.
What do you mean? Green. What do you mean? Which one are we looking at? What do you see?
Go on her Instagram, bruh.
On her stories, on the post.
No. Her regular post.
Oh my god.
She got two things pinned next to the one thing that isn't pinned.
Okay.
Ooh la la.
Okay.
Ringside News was the first dirt sheets back in the day.
Yeah. Not her laughing stock.
Speaking of, okay, so you know what? We talk about laughing stocks. Fuck, we'll talk about it, yo. We'll talk about
Steven?
No. We'll talk about Mr. The Japanese protein powder bandit, yo.
Oh, we're talking about
I don't want to talk about him.
Oh.
So
I don't want to talk about him.
So the bad Big Mike, we have the good one here, but the bad
one. I can be bad sometimes.
Man, this is some bullshit.
No, the degenerate bad Big Mike.
I can be bad sometimes.
He's like, I can be a bad boy.
That's
what Mike's saying. After he saw Chelsea Green, he's like, I can be bad for Chelsea.
Not that level of bad, Big Mike. So Michael Elgin was in the news as well. Fuck yeah.
Why are we talking about that guy? No.
Fuck it, we're already here.
I haven't heard that name in years.
So he started a GoFundMe to start his own podcast.
Yes,
no, dude, his description is hilarious though. So check this out. Ready? Hi, my name is Aaron Forbell.
Should I just like I can screen share it on my laptop?
What?
I can share my screen and we can show it.
What the Aaron? What the Michael Elgin?
What he put out?
Yes, go ahead. Do that.
So I can find it.
So you started it.
Because now I can't find it.
Go on GoFundMe.
I'm trying to find the tweet because he
Oh,
tweeted
snap.
about it.
Well, I have the screenshots here. Hi. My
Oh,
name-
there's also he
Pause.
leaked screenshots with Sean Ross Sapp.
I know he is.
Mike,
So
wait, what are we pausing about?
Oh, I was saying I went to Chelsea Green's
God.
store.
What happened?
Oh no, I'm still on it.
Why are we still on Chelsea's hot
What
ass?
happened on her story?
I'm in her story. Her last thing on her story is a Playboy cover of
Britney
Pamela
Spears?
Anderson.
Who is that?
No, that's Pamela Anderson.
Oh shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
I wonder if she reenacts the cover.
Probably.
Let's sure hope so.
Let's pray to God.
Kaden is right here.
Oh, she did. That was the picture she posted.
Kaden, I'm sending you the link right now. I'm sending you the link.
Here's what Sean Ross Sapp does. He's cowardly.
No, but I'm sending you the link to the GoFundMe though.
Oh, I'm just looking at him burying my boss. I shouldn't say that when we're being degenerates.
Well, you know, it's fine.
I shouldn't associate myself with with them right now.
There you go, Kaden. Sent to you. Check your DM.
Okay. I don't even know why the fuck we're doing this. I think we're all just bored.
Yeah, so what else? We talk about degenerates and being bad and
Mike perving on her for sure. Mike being a fucking perv on Chelsea. Matt's
Soul?
Matt's
gonna say
silence.
you about to go,
don't care.
radio.
Oh, Matt's all Mike, are you always ready for Chelsea Green?
Always ready.
Mhm.
Mike
Did y'all see that Matt Cardona's Edge's bitch video?
I did. It's hilarious.
Big Mike, did you see that?
I saw like the
And you're just Edge's
like a video,
bitch.
like a clip.
Big Mike in a
photo.
room with Big Mike in a room with Nikita Lyon, Chelsea Green, Lola Vice,
He
Layla
ain't
Gray.
taking that. I would take Nikita Lyons.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
this is the GoFundMe.
Okay, so he's raised $165, guys. Congrats to this fucker.
Out of
Christopher Scoville. You
Out of
donated
100K.
Who the fuck?
And
Yeah.
one guy, $150, Christopher Scoville.
You know who that is, though, bro?
Who's Christopher Scola?
That's Jimmy Jacobs.
Wow, that's his burner.
That's his real
No,
name.
that's his government.
That's his government name.
Yeah.
That's the audacity to do that.
I have it here. Ready for this?
I have it up.
I'm reading it here too. Hi, my name is Aaron Forbell. I once went by Michael Elgin. I loved wrestling more than anything, and I thought me being so busy with wrestling, social media, and working out.
Wait, that's not what mine thing says.
Well,
It says, I'm funding a documentary and a podcast to detail cancel culture. What is your thing? Because that's not what you sent me the link to.
so I took so he might have updated the bio.
He definitely did.
He did update the bio. But so
That has
fine, I'll read this. I'll read this. Fuck it.
No,
I can read it too, Steve.
This
Right.
is
Fine. All right, Kaden, you read it. Kaden, you read it.
I am speaking on behalf of my husband. I will gladly answer any questions that you may have as to why I'm editing this fundraiser. I am funding
His wife said, "Give me that."
now it's not him. Fuck.
I am funding a documentary and a podcast to detail cancel culture, its effects, and how men's mental health is not taken seriously when men actually share their feelings. Oh, I got some fucking feelings on this. Most importantly, I want to share my stories of an amazing man who has so much more left to give but can't give it any longer. More than an amazing man, he loved his son more than I ever seen a divorced father care about their child. I have no ill will or bad words to say about his son's mother, but I do want to share how he felt, the damage it's done to him. I have set up interviews with police officials, men's rights attorneys, women's rights activists, as well as some other casualties of the cancel culture and its negative effects on movements that have a very just cause, but can become problematic in themselves. All I can say is the man I know is not the man people are saying. What? Okay. Not a word, not a sentence. I've never met a more gentle, kind, but also protector and provider. Again, Not a sentence. Even at Aaron's lowest, he never made me feel unloved, unwanted, and most importantly, unsafe. $100,000 is steep, but what he has left for his son and his son's mom will dry. Not a cheap. Okay. I don't. Yeah. Jacobs donated to a guy that's raising money to sue his employer. LOL. Oh yeah, because he's trying to sue. He's trying to sue Impact. So yeah, let me. There's more on Elgin's Twitter about it.
So let me read you the original
Okay.
description. Hi, my name is Aaron Forbell. I once went by Michael Elgin. I love wrestling more than anything, and I thought me being so busy with wrestling, social media, and working out,
Yeah.
I didn't give my ex-wife or my son the best of me. I thought I was only meant to provide payment for them. I was falsely accused, never charged, never convicted, never been accused in the eye of the law, but social media destroyed me. Listen, I'm not perfect, but I do not do what I've been accused of. I've had my YouTube page, which has all the info I have shared about innocence. Right now, texts are up about my ex Alex, and her number is visible. This is the only way people can't say I faked them. I know it will be removed, but I don't have it saved on my phone. But the all originals are saved in that video, in the made
Or
the
saved that
video.
made the video.
Yeah.
Did he release the video?
Yes, he has a YouTube channel. I am innocent. I'm fighting for custody for my son, plus a lawsuit against Impact. I need to be able to survive while I start my podcast.
I'm just trying to find out. Like, I get what you're saying. I don't think we need to read more of like what it is.
No, but dude, dude. Okay, so let me read you this part here. It's hilarious.
I just think I'm just trying to figure out I'm trying to understand the point of what he's doing. Like, I don't want to judge the guy because I don't know what the fuck it is. And also these.
Okay, ready for this? I've sold my dream car, my house, my Jordans, and all my wrestling memorabilia just to be where I am now. I have nothing left and hate asking for help, but I need it. And I'm only asking because what I will do will help single dads, men's health, and women understand me a little more.
This guy, man. What's he gonna do to contribute?
Man, people are just gonna flag his podcast anyway. So anything that he does, they're just gonna flag it and have it taken down.
Read it.
No, I don't want to read it. It just,
dude.
I don't know. The more I'm reading, the more I just.
I'll tell you what. I'll read them. Fuck.
I don't know, Steve. I don't think we should read it. Steve,
why?
I don't.
Boss?
It just. The more I'm reading it, more it just sounds like somebody who maybe just needs some help.
Dude, he needs more than that, dude.
He does, but I also don't necessarily think. I don't know if making fun of the guy is the best.
No, we're not making fun of him. My take is this, right? It's fucked up what's going on because I feel bad for the kid. That's what I feel bad more about in this whole situation. All right. But yeah, man, listen. If you're donating money to this guy, no, bro, it's not it, dude. It's not it. The guy has done so much harm to so many people. The guy opened a wrestling school. He had a wrestling school, and there was a lot of the, harassments and that stuff. And he never reported it.
Speaking out movement type stuff going on. Huh?
Yeah, which fucked him over big time. He did it to himself. You know what's crazy, bro? At one point, he was on the rise, Walter. Remember, dude? This guy was on the rise at one time, yo.
Bro was gonna.
Yeah, he was IWGP Intercontinental Champion, right?
Yeah, he went to Japan and did all the stuff. It looked like he could have made a next big move, and then all that shit came to him, and
Fucked him over, bruh.
forgotten. He's afterthought now.
He's an afterthought now. It's over for him. It's over. I know he was booked for Noah. Personally, Noah booked him, and he got arrested for stealing protein powder, and he fled the country.
Oh yeah.
Fucking protein powder, bro. Can you believe that shit? Fucking protein powder.
It just,
I can't believe it.
There's a lot going on with this.
Who wants to hear Elgin sit on a podcast talk about all the time he dropped to Adam Cole? Should be funny.
Oh,
Guy needs serious help.
yeah.
Yes. He admitted in Steve's post he doxed his ex. So how the fuck while you sold stuff to take care of your responsibilities, this lack of accountability is part of the problem. Yeah. Dude, he sold his Jordans.
Yeah, I think like for me as somebody who's dealt with a lot of mental health issues, and obviously I'm not saying there's comparisons to anything that I've done with him. You got to take accountability, and it seems like he's not going to take any.
He's not.
And you're not going to take any accountability for what you've done and the actions that the actions you've done, I guess is the phrase. Then I don't know. There's no starting point. I mean, for me, this is the last time I'm going to fucking talk about this dude. Yeah, I'm done. I wanted to. This shit happened. I wanted to present it to you guys, so you all know what's going on, because I like to be like, there's certain things that some podcasts won't touch, certain topics, and don't want to give people the platform. I will try. I don't like to give a lot of people a platform. There are a lot of people I won't talk about, but I like to, the way how I like to do it is just to at least keep the people and like who isn't informed, just so you'll know, like, this is what's going on. Here's, in case you're not paying attention, this is what's happening. Just so people are aware.
Facts. Anyway, yeah, man, fuck him. That being said, fuck him. I hope at the end of the day, this guy. Yeah, for real, yo. For real. Let the Lex Man interview him for real, yo. Let the Lex Man interview. That guy will take it. That dude will do anything for a click in this day and age, yo. Let's just keep it a buck, yo. This motherfucker will do anything for a click in 2023, yo. This motherfucker, yo. That guy has not been relevant since he hasn't been relevant since 2017, bro. I'm sorry, yo.
He fell off big time.
He fell off big time, bro. How did Fightful pass up on him is beyond me, bro.
Didn't he do like other stuff? Like what was the other website? No DQ?
No, so back in the day,
I don't think Aaron had anything to do with him.
No. So you got to remember, back in the day, yo, Aaron would like grab people's videos and put them on the site.
Okay, something like that.
So that's how he got like big, and also the fact that he did a lot of. At one time, he worked for WWE doing the mashup videos.
Well, how the fuck he fucked that up?
He did it himself, bro.
Stupid video.
Yeah.
Oh, criticizing WWE or something?
Yep, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dumb.
And they told him not to do it. He's a dummy.
Yeah.
Could still be working for them today.
Bro, man, he could have been, bro. You okay, Caden?
Yeah. Got tired. Checking my phone because I haven't checked it in a few hours. I got a lot of texts.
I believe him, man. I believe him. You got a big day. You got a big weekend ahead of you, man. A couple of weeks.
I was doing homework all fucking day too.
Romeo, he moved to my city. He went from California to Detroit.
Who, Aaron?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny, yo? I remember back in the day, someone called him anal rift, yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard that. What was that from?
I think that was Cronin. That sounds like a Cronin thing.
What did he do so bad?
Who?
what's his name? Aaron Rift.
I don't know. I don't know.
Nah, he didn't do anything bad. Like the thing with him is he would partner himself with Ringside News, so they're hand in hand.
Yeah,
Do what
but
you
he's not that bad though. He's been pretty nice to me. So
So
I'm not gonna.
yeah, of course, Aaron Rift though he's good people because I have him as I got him as a friend on Facebook, even though I don't even go on Facebook like that.
Yeah, he
I
follows
don't.
me on Twitter. Even when I made my new Twitter, he followed me again and was like, "Hey, I remember you follow."
Yeah, good guy though. Good guy. Just
Yeah, he's
that
a good guy.
just that. What people need to understand, yo, what people think of the YWC. Like if you have the same thought process of 20, if you're coming into this shit thinking you're gonna do the shit that you did in 2014, 2016, I got news for you, bruh. Game's changed. The game has completely changed. It's not the same no more.
You know what else has changed?
What else changed?
I don't know, man. I'm fucking tired.
Exactly. Look, Kane's fucking tired, yo.
Sleep.
Kane's
I'm trying to see. I want to go see a movie tomorrow. So
Do
I'm
you
like,
wanna go see?
what's out? There's a few good things out. Knock at the Cabin. I've heard good things about. It's also pretty short.
Batista
Ooh, yeah, I
movie.
gotta go see that. Yeah, I gotta go see that.
The Babatista. Infinity Pool. I've heard about this. I heard A Man Called Otto is dog shit. I kind of want to see Megan.
I heard that was pretty.
I want to see Puss in Boots.
Oh yeah, that movie.
Cannot wait.
Mike, you want to see Walter? You want to see Puss in Boots?
No, I'm saying I heard it was like there was a what's this, a remake or is this a continuation?
It's a continuation. I heard it was pretty good.
I'm a big Shrek guy. I like Puss in Boots.
Yeah, they're DreamWorks. The last few movies they changed their animation style, so it's a lot more. They're going like Spider-Verse was the first that kind of changed the animation style from that 3D, like it was straight up the realism 3D, right? And then they changed it into now it's 3D, but you add like I saw someone made a video when Spider-Verse came out on how they did it. You like add a layer and then you take your first layer and then you add a second layer onto it that makes it seem more hand-drawn while also adding the 3D element in. And that's what DreamWorks has been doing. Like they did it with the bad guys first, and now they did it with Puss in Boots. And I really like that style.
Yeah, that's one thing Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse did was that what?
I just got a text explaining why 2-in-1 hair shampoo is bad.
Why it's bad?
That's the one thing that
anyone here knows my former book and knows Cher Delaware. She's the one who sent me this text.
I love the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's the animation style, is really good. It's in Miles Morales too.
I mean, I'll be honest. As far as 2-1 shampoo, I mean, back when I had long hair, I used to use it. Yeah, but I agree. It's terrible. It's terrible.
2-in-1 shampoo. I don't get how that works.
It's real. Okay. Well, should I read the text?
Go ahead. Anything Cher Delaware. She's good.
Holy shit, Cher took me a fucking paragraph. Shit. Oh, she must have just fucking copy pasted.
Question: did she use proper grammar, like punctuations and all that?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Cher's amazing. I love Cher Delaware.
She's good people.
One of my favorite people in the world.
I met her. I didn't talk to her, but I bumped into her at not Forbidden Door at Full Gear.
I was with her that day.
I bumped into I didn't say shit to her because I don't know her like that.
Yeah, you saw her right after I was with her.
No. So I went into a section because I want to see the ring. You know what I mean? Like see the setup and everything like that. So then I left, and I guess she was like coming in, but like whatever. Just get the push it.
Yeah, that was literally like right. That was because I remember I went to a different section because I had my backpack. So I was with them right before they went up the escalator, and then I had to go to the other side of the building to put my shit in a locker. And then I made up back. So literally when you would have seen her was the 5 minutes before the show I was not with her.
I know she could not wait to get the fuck out of Newark. So I'm like, yeah.
Oh, she just never mind. She copy and pasted an article.
Okay.
Shampoo's purpose is to clean by opening the cuticles to release any dirt trapped in the hair. This also releases the natural hair oils, leaving the hair quite dry. A conditioner's purpose then is to re-moisturize the hair and close those opened up cuticles, giving hair a shiny and healthy look. The problem with 2-in-1s is that a single product cannot open and close the cuticle at the same time. The hair gets cleaned, but the conditioner.
Okay, you know what?
You want to hear it, Steve?
Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Listen, I tell you what, guys, we're gonna put a bow on this. All right, we've been long enough already. I'm starting to feel tired. I just took some medicine, and it's like a NyQuil almost. So it's taking its effect. So we're gonna put a bow on this. This was a fun episode of Around the Point. We thank you all for tuning in. You guys have been awesome as always. But yeah, guys, we'll be back Monday for Steve's Kitchen, where we'll be recapping everything that went down on Saturday's NXT Vengeance Day. We'll likely be on tomorrow on the True Heel Heat watch along. For
not for tonight. We're all fucking banned from that show. After what we did tonight, we're all banned.
What did we do tonight?
Was this like the most off the rails, like random ass fucking Around the Point we've ever done? Since I've been here.
No, since I've been might have been one before this.
One before this, yeah.
I think this is more tamed off the rails.
What was last week? What happened last week?
No, not last week. I'm talking about like way back in the day.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like since I've been here though. This
probably the New Year's Eve episode.
New Year's. No, the end of the year episode was like, but that was off the rails because Chase was fucking hammered.
Yeah, he got hammered in like 30 seconds.
I don't know, guys. All I know is I need to figure out like what the fuck I'm gonna do in my living room because that couch is like. I think over time we'll get more used to it just because I was like all today I've been like sitting and doing homework and I've been like in my house for the last 3 days and I really didn't fucking get out. But I think that was just why I felt so weird in the couch. Oh my god, why am I burping? Maybe like what I really want to do is I want to do a beanbag. And I can put that on the floor. I could also do like just like a recliner chair, and I can just go put it in front of my couch.
And it was like a hand-me-down beanbag too. It wasn't even a new
one. Big Mike has like Vietnam flashbacks to the fucking beanbag. Like, shit.
It wasn't even a new beanbag. It was like, hey, you want a beanbag? I was like, yeah.
Was there a piss stain on it?
No.
What would have happened if we shined a black light on that beanbag, Big Mike?
I don't know.
Anyway, fellas, ladies.
Dude, oh my god. I would have like so when the pitch black match happened last weekend and they shined the black light, I was like, oh my god, what are we gonna fucking see on that canvas? How dirty is this canvas?
Anyway, we're gonna put a bow on this, guys.
Is blood?
This was fun.
Blood, piss, or semen is what can be shown by a black light.
Like I said earlier, we'll be back live on Monday here on the channel. It's been a month as we've been doing this live almost every day. It was fun. This has been fun so far, right, boys?
Until we do NXT, and then I want to just like
So we're not saying we're gonna 86 us on NXT, but it's been thoughts. But we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be tomorrow on the True Heel Heat channel, hopefully, for the NXT Vengeance Day watch along. We'll review it on Monday on the kitchen. But yeah, you guys can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, man.
You can find me in New Asgard with Matt Damon. No, you can find me on Twitter at DetroitGamer313.
What about you, Mr. Kane Lee?
Give me go to Walter first.
Walty, what about you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at HeyI'mWalter.
And of course, now Mr. Kane Lee.
Ooh, I don't know, Jim. Where can you find him? He's not Patrick Mahomes. You can find me on Twitter at Kaden_FTW, KADEN_FTW. I'm not gonna plug the other shit because this show was too much of like degenerates being degenerates. I don't want this connected to my other shit.
Yeah, now they're gonna find us. Anyway, guys,
That's what happens when we don't have much to talk about.
exactly. Thank you guys. This was fun. This was a fun one, guys. We'll be back Monday as we open the kitchen. What Mike and Kaden don't know, we got some shipment from Japan. I think I'm gonna teach them how to cut vegetables. All right, y'all. Thank you as always. It was fun.
What the?
Yeah, we're beginning in Sapporo tonight. Can't wait to stay up.
I'm sure. Me too. Yeah. Get the blunt ready. All right, fellas and ladies. Thank you all as always. You were fun. This was great. Don't we all miss Chase, but you know he'll be back soon. All right, y'all. That being said, guys, for myself, for Mr. Caden Lee, for Walter, for Kate, for Big Mike, our degeneracy that we are, this has been Around the Point here on the Around the Point Network.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants.
Ooh.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
I don't know, Jim.
Capital G, double O, double N, double E. Gone.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
I wish I can scream like them goats on Love and Thunder.